here we go. Okay. The bend. At first I didn't find a whole lot. And this was a Saturday, so it was very crowded at this location. And Saturday is not the best day to go if you can avoid it. Well, here I am picking up various items, finding nothing. This item didn't have a brand on it, and I don't pick up a lot of things without a brand. Here I'm looking at this vintage piece, but there was a lot of yellowing on the collar, so I decided to put that one back. This one had a lot of damage. This sweater, I wasn't sure about the brand Olive and Oak, so I put that in the front of my wagon in the basket because I knew I wanted to look that one up later on. This particular Goodwill outlet location does have carts, but in order to get a cart, you have to get there when the store opens. Or you can go and follow someone to their car and try to get one that way. Here I'm looking at this Barbie child sweater for my niece's daughter, and which is my sister's grandchild, who is 3 years old. I don't sell many children's clothes at all, but I do pick them up if I think that somebody could benefit from them. Here I saw this Mickey Mouse, and I've sold stuffed Mickey Mouse plush before, but not in a long time. And this one had dirt all over it, so I wasn't quite sure I wanted to mess with that. That was like Rue 21 brand. Not one I pick up. This is a Wrangler shirt. Wrangler used to sell well, but I think it's oversaturated right now. I do have some listed, and I have sold Wrangler before, but it has to be something really special for me to pick up Wrangler jeans and Wrangler's pearl snap shirts. I wasn't familiar with that brand, so I put that one back. Time and True is Walmart or Target. I'm not sure which I typically don't pick up. The people at this location line up along the wall. We had trouble finding a spot to even put our chairs. We bring chairs um, just because after a couple hours you need a break, and you can also sit down and look through your items. Sometimes I'll bring a snack, water. I always bring water. It just helps to be able to take a break every now and then, because I feel like I can stay longer if I take a break. So I'm not finding a whole lot right now. This, it was, I believe, around 11 o'clock. Sometimes if you follow someone to their checkout, you can get a cart if you go follow them into the parking lot. This is Hannah Anderson. I ended up getting this pajama top, and I do have it listed. for I think $20. It's a Christmas pajama top by Hannah Anderson. That was a cute skirt, but skirts are really hard to sell for me. And I wasn't familiar. It looked like it was vintage. This particular piece I did pick up. It is a cardigan by ModCloth, and it was a size 1X. I have it listed for $27, and it's 100% cotton. This piece I also picked up by David Brooks. It's a vintage piece. It's a zip-up jacket blazer, and it feels like a faux suede material. I picked it up based on the fabric, the way the fabric felt, which was like a faux suede. As you can see, when I'm going through these bins, I touch the fabric because you can tell a lot about an item just by touching it, whether it's cheap or not. If it's a really nice fabric, you can tell by touching it. Here I picked up this little purse for my sister's grandchild who is 3. And it was a little handmade crocheted purse. And I just couldn't help it, so I put that in my cart. That red piece was Coldwater Creek, which Coldwater Creek is hit or miss. I sometimes pick it up, but not all the time. This was a vintage polo Ralph Lauren shirt. I think I ended up putting that back. I don't think I made it home with that one. Polo jeans, yeah. I did end up putting that shirt back. This was a linen Banana Republic shirt, but it had stains on it and a missing button, and so I decided not to pick that one up. I think really, the stains, sometimes you just can't get the stains out, even with all the different stain removers that I have. If I get it home and I find it has a stain, then I will try to get it out. But I don't pick up items with stains typically because it's a risk not knowing if you're going to be able to get it out, especially a linen shirt. This is St. John's Bay, which is sold at JCPenney. These are Lucky Brand pants, and I did pick those up, but then I noticed after I was looking it over that there was a bleach stain on those Lucky Brand pants, so I did not get those. This was an older bin, so things had already been picked over. Here I am looking at this purse, but it was not leather and it was not branded. This location, they're very good about rotating the bins. They're constantly changing out the bins, which is good. So then I go over and see if my sister wants those items. That was by a brand Joie, which I don't think is very profitable. This is a brand Jolt. I put those in the front of my cart to look them up later, and I ended up putting them back. Here I'm looking at some golf cleats. Here they're putting out a new bin. Which is crazy. That, I believe, was the cashmere sweater that I found. That olive green cashmere sweater. I will put a picture of that on the screen, and it already sold. Not for a lot. I had it listed for 25. I think it sold for 19, but it was 100% cashmere. That was a children's sweater. Here I'm picking up a pair of ski pants that I listed. They're by Columbia. Men's ski pants, size large. I did keep those. This is a philosophy sweater. I also kept that one. I have that listed for $22. This is I kept that jumper in my hand. It's a blue jumper by Urban Outfitters, and it's a linen blend. I kept that one. I found a stain on that linen jumper by Urban Outfitters, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get that out. But I did get that piece. Here I'm picking up a J. Jill's top, and I did pick that up. It's a good bread and butter brand. J. Jill does well for me. That beanie is by, I think it's Urban Outfitters or J. Crew. Anyway, I did pick up that beanie. It's a wool beanie. I haven't listed it yet, but I did pick it up. And my hands were getting full, so I went to put my stuff back in the wagon. And I went back to look again, and I don't think I found very much more. Sometimes I look on the left, because what people do is they take stuff initially from the right, and then they will dump stuff in the left bin. And so I'll look in the left bin to see what things they've discarded from the new bin. So I was looking at these pants by Ellen Tracy, and they're really cute. I don't know why I didn't look those up. I know why. It's because they were size 4, and I just didn't. It was a really small size, so I put that back. American Rag. I have not done well with American Rag, so I put that back. So here I'm going through this older bin just to see if there's anything that was overlooked. This is a cute sweater, but it didn't have a brand. with some sheen pieces in there. I need to do a better job of showing the labels in my videos. Sometimes I forget that I'm filming at all. This Abercrombie & Fitch pair of jeans had a little bit too much distressing for me. Here I'm looking at this apple basket. I guess it's a basket. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with it. Yeah. Here I found a Halloween skeleton, and I decided to pick that up. I do put out Halloween decorations. I live in my neighborhood on the Halloween loop, so Halloween is huge on my street, and people decorate a lot. So every year I add a little something to my decorations for my yard.
Cashmere.
Oh, nice.
Has a tiny hole, needs repair. Here we go. Calvin Klein, size 16 blazer.
Nice.
Fully lined. That's all I got so far. Oh, Fen Wright.
I don't know that. Oh, merino wool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go check it for holes.
What brand is that?
There's no brand.
No brand.
Oh, I saw that. That's cool. I like that.
You could wear that.
It looks like a sack of clothes. Throw it on your mannequin. Yeah, there's no tags. There's nothing. No tags. I'm gonna throw it back.
So far I'm keeping this stuff right here. And I have to go through, that's what I'm throwing back. And then I'm gonna go through this stuff and that stuff. Woo! Much? How much?
88 pounds.
Oh, golly.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
The bend.
So you found Farm Rio.
I found a Farm Rio.
What was your?
And an Everlane. Everlane.
Oh wow, so cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll go through it later.
off we go.
3 hours. Yeah.
3 hours and 88 pounds.